Hello, friends. I welcome you all again to the topic that we are dealing with of your first year BCom semester 1 of compulsory English, that is group discussion. It is popularly acronymed as GD. Okay, that GD stands for group discussion. This is the second part of this topic. In the first part, we have seen the definition or the meaning of group discussion, the nature of group discussion, some prerequisites of group discussion, and the benefits of group discussion. So, group discussion is one of the very crucial activities in the modern era to assess the personalities of the students, the personalities of the participants. So, in order to seek and search for the job, the services in your interested and respective sector, you need to go through GD, that is group discussion. So the first part might have made your ideas clear about the group discussion. And in this part, that is the second and the last part on group discussion, we will be dealing with the do's of group discussion, don'ts of group discussion, some frequently selected topics for group discussion, some interesting and catchy phrases that we need to use in the group discussion while presenting or expressing our ideas. So this part will cover these four topics. So let us very quickly go through the do's of the group discussion. Here are some do's that you should always ponder upon before a group discussion. Okay, before and during the group discussion. Friends, you must talk appropriately to the given topic by the panelists. As we have seen in the nature and structure of group discussion, that topics are always given by the panelists to the members. Members do not have any freedom or choice to select the topics. The topic that is given by the panelists, you should be very appropriate to the topic. You should express your views and opinions only related to the topic that is given by the panelists. So you should not chase the hairs. Okay, you should not change the topic or change the views which is not having any correlation with the topic given by the panelists. You must stick to the topic. This is one of the first important thing you should always remember. Always prefer to express your own and original thoughts. Do not make a copy what others think, what others express about the topic that is given. So you should make your original thoughts, original points, and that should be that always appeal to the listeners. When you perform, when you express something in an original way, that always goes or touches to the hearts and minds of the listeners. So always prefer to be original. You must strive for a substantial reasoning through your remarks. Whatever you express, okay, your ideas, your thoughts, it should have a substantial base of a reason, logical reasoning. You should not talk in the air. Okay, you should have some concrete foundation to your remarks, to your views. Then only it will be you will become a successful member of the group discussion. You must be an active and patient listener. When there is a ton of other members to express in the group discussion, you should perform the role of an active and very patient listener. You must listen to others, what they are expressing. It will surely help you to construct your own ideas. It is allowed in the group discussion to take a note while others are expressing their thoughts. So you can note it down what A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, 4 members are talking on the topic. That will help you to construct your own ideas, own views when you will be given a chance to express yourself. So listening is the very important activity. The more you listen, the better you can speak. Okay, this is a doctrine, this is a philosophy, and this is a rule of becoming a good communicator. So a good communicator is always a good listener. So first of all, become a good listener, then you can become a good speaker. Okay, so listening is one of the important activities in or do's, we can say, in the group discussion. You must always strive for maintaining the logical flow in your expression, which should be supported with some concrete examples. Okay, examples to your ideas will make the people convinced about your topic, about your remarks, about your views. When you just talk in the air without any concrete base, I think people will not believe, or the listeners will not believe what you are talking. So it will be very important. It will surely help you to catch the attention of other listeners when you support your ideas with some concrete examples. Okay, it should not go in the air. You should not talk in the air, but you should have some concrete, the foundation of examples to your thoughts. And the most important is you should always be particular and put accurate statements. Okay, when you talk, you should be very brief, you should be very concise, but at the same time, you should be very accurate. Whatever you are talking, whatever you are expressing on the topic, you should have an accurate statements. Okay, you should not speak in a vague manner. Your statement should be self-explanatory. There should not be any requirement or any need to ask, okay, to the members to ask you again to express or to make it more simple. So simplicity is the very difficult thing. To be very simple, it's a very tough task. To be a complex person, to be a vague person is rather a very simple one. Okay, you might have observed it in the in your life, or you might have your self experiences that some people deliberately use different coined words and different terminologies to make the people confused. So they are not the good speakers, they are not the good communicators. A good communicator is one that is a very comprehensible. Okay, the people understand the person very easily. So you should put your statements, make your statements in such a way that the listeners will understand you. Okay, there should not be any confusion, there should not be any doubt in the mind of the listeners. They should not be vague. Your statement should not be vague, they should not be complex. Okay, so they should not make the other members of the group complex. So you should always think that on these six topics before preparing or facing the group discussion. So you should be very appropriate. Originality is required. Reasoning, logical reasoning must be there. Perform the role of a good listener. You should have a logical sense and logical flow with some concrete examples, and putting accurate statements is one of the important do's of the group discussion. Now let us quickly switch over to the don'ts during the group discussion. These things, these five things, you strictly need to avoid in the group discussion. Okay, these things you have to avoid during the group discussion. You should not be shy and nervous during the group discussion. Although the topic that is given by the panelists, it may happen. Okay, sometimes it may happen that you have no reading at all on the topic that is given by the panelists. So you should not become nervous, you should not become afraid of facing the group discussion. But before coming or before giving you a chance or turn to speak in the group discussion, other members, they will share their thoughts. So note down their thoughts, whatever they are talking about, and construct or reframe your own ideas on the topic that is given. So it is better to at least say few sentences, at least express at some level, but not to become a shy and the nervous. So don't be shy and nervous during the group discussion. You must not interrupt others while their turn, during their turn to make the statements. It always happens, it's a bad habit to interrupt the people. Okay, so let them complete their topic, complete their sentence, complete their remark, and then if you have some doubts or queries or complexities, you can ask the person to make it clear. But when they are talking or when they are expressing, they are always in a logical flow. That is one of the do's of the group discussion. When they are putting or expressing themselves, with a logical flow, you should not interrupt others. Okay, that may make them confused or baffled in expressing themselves on the given topic. So avoid interruption or interrupting others. You should always be firm on your views. Okay, do not go switching over your views during the group discussion, this and that, this and that. Okay, if you are with the far of the topic, with the positive side of the topic, so you should stick to your topic throughout the group discussion, your hold or your side throughout the group discussion. For first minute you have, you think that yes, it is good to have this, and to the next moment, if you to say no, this is something wrong and we should avoid it, we do not have need to have anything else of this matter. So that will make the people or you seem to pose yourself as an unreliable person. So reliability depends on your determination, your firmness, okay, your confidence, we can say. So you should always be firm on the topic and decide to which side you wish to belong, you wish to join, okay, before actual making the statements. So firmness and without changing the topics or opinions, you should perform in the group discussion. Making fun of others is a very bad things. Okay, so do not make a fun, you must respect what others have their views and ideas about the topic. Sometimes it may happen that they commit mistakes or they may go wrong while expressing themselves about the topic, but it does not mean that you should laugh at them. Okay, you should make a fun of them. But okay, to err is human. Okay, to err is human. The person who commits a mistake is always in the phase of learning. Okay, the person who never commits a mistake, uh, it is something a bad sign, a bad signal. Okay, the person who performs something, he fails, and after failures he reaches to the height of success. So do not make a fun of others, but yes, accept it. Okay, and the most important, you should not you should deliberately avoid the negative body language. Okay, yeah, we have seen that prerequisites of group discussion is you should have a positive body language. You should show something through your face that you are listening to others. Okay, nodding the head. Okay, so this is a positive sign. Yawning when somebody is very seriously and very efficiently performing or expressing about the topic, on the topic, and you are simply stretching yourself on the chair and yawning. It's a negative body language, and the people will be annoyed, okay, by through your wrong and negative body language. So this thing you have to deliberately avoid. So you should not stretch the arms, okay, shake the legs. Some people have a habit of shaking the legs when they listen, but it disturbs others. Okay, it makes others divert. So stop or avoid this thing. Making a noise like banging the table, or something like cracking the chair, or finger noise, we can say. So making a noise is a wrong or body, what we say, negative body language, and avoid it. Raising eyebrows unnecessarily is also a wrong body language, negative body language. The people, it means that you wish to catch the attention of the speakers or other people towards you. So raising eyebrows sometimes is a positive non-verbal communication, and sometimes it is a negative. When there is a need, okay, you should raise your eyebrows. When you are surprised, when you are amused, okay, you should raise your eyebrows. Sorry. But when you are unnecessarily, if you raise your eyebrows, I personally think that this is a negative non-verbal communication. Okay, another negative non-verbal expression that you should avoid in your body language. So I think your idea of do's and don'ts are very much clear. And now this is something a very important part, that is topics of group discussion for group discussion. If you observe carefully the list of these topics, you will realize that each topic has two thoughts in it. Okay, two sides, for and against, positive and negative. Okay, it means some members of the group discussion, okay, they are supposed to deal with for the positive side of the topic, and the rest of others should deal with against or negative side of the topic. It creates a balance in group discussion. Some people talking about this one and some are talking about that. Okay, and they defend their opinions. They prove that how they are correct in their thinking. Okay, everybody is correct in his or her opinion. Okay, as you are correct talking on a particular thing. Okay, in the same way you should respect the opinions of others because they have their individual and unique thought process. So group discussion always has these two sides of the topic. Okay, like is India shining? Okay, Dr. Former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he said that India will be a super country, okay, superpower in 2020. Okay, it means in this year. We are in 2020. So is India shining today? So again, some people will say yes. Okay, and they will defend their opinion that how India is shining with some technological advancements, agriculture improvements or reformations, some job sector or banking and other, and how the people of India, how the citizens of India have improved their status of living, art of living. Okay, so you should depend. The people who say that no, India is not shining, they will defend their ideas or their opinions by citing the examples of other countries. Okay, and what we are lack in. So when India will overcome this situation or that situation, then one can say that India, yes, India is shining. So it has two sides. Second topic is internet, a boon or curse. The people who go with for of this topic means they will say or they will think that yes, internet is a boon. They will defend their views with some internet help that they receive. The people who go with curse means against the topic. They will elaborate the negative sides or demerits or what we say disadvantages of internet for the generation, for the human being, we can say. India 2020. Okay, it is very parallel to is India shining. Daughters are more caring than sons. Okay, some people will say yes, daughters are more caring than sons. Some people will say no, sons are more caring than daughters. And there is a possibility of having some members in the group that they will maintain the balance. Okay, neither daughter and nor sons are more caring, but both are caring. Okay, both are caring towards their parents. So we should not make a difference or discrimination between the daughters and the sons. So according to your observation, your thoughts, you can go with defining or defending your ideas. Next one is Western and Indian culture, a comparison. If you say Indian culture is great than the Western culture, it is a for. Okay, if you say Western culture is more important or more effective than the Indian culture, that is another side of the coin. So everybody is free to defend his or her remark, ideas over the given topic. And see the last one, education through English and Marathi medium. If you think English medium education is the need of a time, you should go with that side. If you think that no, language education should be in the mother tongue or in the regional language, we can say, so you should go with that. But defend your remarks. Okay, as I already told you that you should have some concrete logical base to your remarks. If you are with the side that English medium is the best way of education, medium of education, you have to defend yourself or your remark with some concrete examples. Cite some names of the people who get educated through English medium. If you are with Marathi medium, you should cite or refer some names of people or some achievements of the people who got educated through the Marathi medium education system. So just making the statements will not help you, will not make you a good and impressive member. But defending yourself with some concrete examples is something a very important thing. Okay. Now, this is very helpful slide for you. Uh, as I told you that communication skills is something very required or one of the prerequisites of group discussion. You have to begin with some catchy, novel, and very interesting and very suitable phrases while playing a role in the group discussion. Here are three columns. One is ask, second is agree, and the last one is disagree. If you want to ask something to other members, okay, it may happen that you do not get the ideas clear, your ideas or understanding is not clear about other people's remarks, so you need to ask something uh, to other members, okay, to other people or your fellow participants in the group discussion. So these are some of the very catchy and important phrases in the group discussion to ask something like, what do you think? What do you think? How about you? How do you feel about it? Could you tell me? I would like to ask you. I'd like to know from you. Okay. So these are all the politeness phrases. If you observe it carefully, all the phrases under these three sections, they always follow or they all follow the principle of politeness. You should be friendly, you should be very polite to ask something. Okay, you should not say that you are you should not ask something to others in a rude manner. That will hamper, that will disturb your unity of the group. If you are agree with what others are saying, you should say, I agree, I feel the same way, I have the same opinion as, that's what I think too. Same here. Okay, me too. Okay, this me too is different than that me too. Okay, of me too mission or me too something very wrong. So, so when you are agree with someone's opinion, someone's remark, you should go with such phrases. You can select any of these phrases and you can continue with. Sometimes it may happen that you are not agree with others, but again, your disagreedness should be revealed, should be expressed in a politeness manner. Okay, in the politeness principle, like I disagree. I have a different idea. I think, okay, I have a different idea. It means that you are not agree with the idea that is proposed by a particular person, but the way you show, you express your disagreedness will not harm the emotions. Okay, will not make the person sad. Okay, so I have a different idea. I think, I don't think so. Really? Okay, it's a question. Really means, are you sure that whatever you are talking is correct? Really? No, I think. Okay, no, I am not agree with you. I think that doesn't make any sense. I think. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. The ideas or the views that you are expressing, that you are putting, that doesn't make any sense. I think means you are supporting, you are justifying yourself why you are not disagree with others, only saying that no you are wrong, but what is right you have to prove it. If they are wrong, you must have um, some base to your disagreedness. So always think about these important phrases, but you should be very polite, you should be very friendly while playing a role in the group discussion. So friends, I have tried my level best to express or to deal with the topic group discussion. That is one of the topics in of your compulsory English semester 1. We will come with more interesting topics in the coming days, but this is my advice to you that if you or you should join my Google Classroom for more details, means the lectures or the notes, the reading material that you required. You have to join or you must join the Google Classroom that I have created especially for FYBCom compulsory English. This classroom will be only for compulsory English of FYBCom, and I have shared the code of the Google Classroom on this slide. It's a small r, phi 2, small m, 4, small a, small n. Okay, you have to note it down, the code that you can see on this last slide. I have shared my contact number and email ID as well, in order to solve your doubts, in order to respond to your queries. If you have any questions, you can ask, or you can share. You can put a message, or ask through WhatsApp, ask through text message, ask through email, ask through Google Classroom. But I want you to join the Google Classroom for further details, for more details. Okay, with these words, I thank you so much for listening and for being very attentive throughout the session. Thank you very much.